Alright, welcome back. So in this video I'm going to show you how to remove the front seat of your Hyundai Accent to accommodate scenarios like this. Alright, so welcome back. In this video, like I said, we're going to show you how to remove the front passenger seat from your Hyundai Accent. My particular vehicle is a 2005 Hyundai Accent GLS. This seat is going back right there. So really, guys, this is not a very complex operation here, okay? There's 4 screws and 1 wiring harness that need to be disconnected in order for this seat to come out. And I'll show you that in a minute here. These 15 millimeter bolt screws. One here. One here. One here. And then one back here. The 2 in the back are covered by these covers here. Just make it look a little bit better, and be a little bit safer so people don't hit themselves on it. But that's it. In my particular case, I had to remove this seat so I could fit a couch sectional in here. Not what you want to do by any means. It actually pissed me off quite a bit when I realized I had to do it. Not because it was extremely difficult to remove the seat, but it was a very hot day, and it just wasn't, and I was sweating, and it just wasn't something I was looking forward to doing. But anyway, so let me get the seat in here and show you how to hook this back up. All right, with the seat loosely placed in, let's go ahead and connect this wiring harness back up. So in my particular application, there are no electronics in this passenger seat. There are no electronics for automatically moving the seat up or down or back and forth. There are no electronics for massaging chairs. There's no electronics for cooled or heated seats. So my guess is this is a harness that could have been employed in a different model or type of Hyundai Accent than what I have that maybe had those features in it. Although I will say this is a GLS, and it was the top line model for the year. So pretty easy to connect these connectors back up, right? It's pretty obvious which ones go where. Just a little. All right, there's one. This guy here. There's 2. And this guy here. There's 3. That's all there is to it. Now, I will tell you that I noticed something interesting when I disconnected this harness and then started the car for the first time. Well, actually, every time after that. There is a red airbag indicator that will light up on the dashboard in that panel right underneath the speedometer and the odometer, where you'll see things like your yellow check engine light or your yellow low fuel light. There's a little red airbag light that lights up when this is disconnected. So I don't think it's related to the car knowing that there is no passenger sitting in the seat, like there is in some of the newer cars, where that can be illuminated for you and you know when the airbag's turned off. But it could be something related to that. Okay, great. So this is here. So now we're going to put the seat down, and we're going to loosely line up these holes, fronts and backs, and then I'll start a bolt in each one, and then finally I'll tighten them all up all the way. And again, it's a 15 millimeter that works with these. All right, so she's all back in shape. She's all done. A few things I noticed when I was connecting or reconnecting the bolts here. So as you are initially threading the bolts into the front holes, it's a good idea to use this handle. Where you at? Right here. Use this handle and slide the seat all the way back. That'll expose these 2 holes up here a little bit easier. And then use the handle and slide the seat all the way forward when you're using the when you're threading the back bolts. Now, you'll also note that I was wearing gloves earlier in the video, and I did that because there is a lot of lubrication grease on these threads and even on the covers for the bolts in the back, and I didn't want to get that on my fingers and then get it all over the seat. So I think the only other thing to mention is that when I initially took these bolts off, they were very, very tight. I had to use a breaker bar on my wrench to loosen the bolts. I did not use that breaker bar to tighten the bolts. I just tightened them hand tight. I don't know what pound-feet the specification indicates they should be tightened to, but I did tighten them very, very tight, hand tight. So that's that. Hopefully that helps you in case you have to put some large pieces of equipment, in my case a couch, inside your Accent. Take care.